I'm gonna f you up.
What's going on, guys? I go by the name of Khleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living, here with a brand new video to give you guys some insight and some details regarding a really cool experience that I recently had thanks to the folks over at Universal Pictures for one of their brand new movies called Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk. Now, for you Breaking Bad fans out there, Bob Odenkirk may look familiar to you because he plays the attorney Saul, in which he also had a spin-off series from Breaking Bad called Better Call Saul.
God, you are killing me with that booty.
He's a great comedic actor, a great comedic writer. So this role in this project is a completely different look for him, which inspired me in so many ways because I'm also working on my own action Batman Beyond project, small short film thing for the fans. That's a whole other project. So Universal invited me to come to a drive-in movie to check it out. That was the drive-in premiere. And then they also had this thing called the Nobody Escapes experience. If you've been to Universal Studios in LA before, you know that there's a backlot tour in which you get on a tram and then it drives you around some of Universal Pictures' famous movie sets. So with this premiere, what they did was you drove up and they have like a little neighborhood set up. And within this neighborhood, they put on a play as you're driving. So you're seeing neighbors wave to each other, following a guy who just had a fight inside of a bus. Then guys show up like SWAT team and they start shooting up his house. And it was a drive-through experience. So that was really cool. So Universal not only invited me to come and check out the movie and come and check out the Nobody Escapes drive-through experience, but also invited me to have the opportunity to train and do an actual fight scene from the movie with the movie's fight coordinator, Daniel Bernhardt. Now, Daniel Bernhardt has been in the business for years. For those of you who watched The Matrix Reloaded, you might recognize him as the new agent. You remember right in the very beginning of The Matrix Reloaded, where Neo gets ready to fight the new agents and they kick through the door and they have their little hand-to-hand combat, boom, and then he catches it and Neo says, upgrades. That is Daniel Bernhardt. But that's the crazy part, level one. Here's the crazier part about this day. Big shout out to the folks over at Chalkline. You guys have seen me wear a lot of their gear over the years. They usually send me some cool basketball shorts. I'm wearing a pair right now, the Power Rangers ones. But the thing is, they just had released a Bloodsport collection. Now, Bloodsport is a movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme way back in the day. It's one of my favorite movies. I watched that movie on VHS tapes over and over and over. I'm pretty sure I actually broke one of the tapes and my dad had to go buy the movie again just because I watched the movie that many times. So I show up to set wearing chalkline shorts that say Bloodsport, Kumite, and Hong Kong on them. I wasn't aware immediately that Daniel Bernhardt actually starred in Bloodsport 2. He replaced Jean-Claude Van Damme as the protagonist in the film. So I show up with the Bloodsport shorts on. Daniel sees the shorts and he has a moment like, yeah, these shorts though. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's a movie. Have you seen it? And underneath his mask, the cameras are all around us and he has his mask on. He's like, yeah, I'm in the movie. I was like, no, I know. I just wanted to ask you. And he had a moment, like it was a really cool icebreaker for us to share that little cool moment. And we got right into the training. Now, I gotta give it to Guy for giving me the basics of everything that we've been learning over the last 3 months because I showed up to set and was ready to go. I think I surprised not only him, but all of his other stunt guys on set that day because I feel that they were probably dealing with people who, let's be honest, aren't doing this on a day-to-day basis. They're just more focused on their content and their brand. But for the last 3 to 4 months, I've actually been training with Guy, learning the basics of stunt, not only fighting, but stunt choreography. And he gives me 5 shots that we need to knock out in like 20 minutes. And I didn't bat an eye. I said, let's go. I was up for the challenge. And man, we banged it out so quickly to the point where Daniel wanted to add more stuff to us fighting because he realized he's like he gets it. But that's the thing, he knows I'm getting it, but I don't think he understood why I'm getting it because he's been dealing with YouTubers and TikTokers and blah blah blah. So the things that I've been learning with Guy as far as being able to follow the punches as they're coming by, being able to sell, you're not always gonna be the tough guy fighting and beating up everybody. You gotta take a punch. So the fact that I was able to, right when they called action, be able to sell the punches, I think threw everybody off. No one was like, wow. I think that threw everybody off because they've been dealing with people that were like, yeah, but nah, you gotta open up to camera. You gotta, Then when someone hits you, you gotta follow their punch across. Jeff Hardy the situation, baby. You gotta sell it like you're in the WWE.
We have an amazing movie coming out called Nobody.
Absolutely.
As you said, you know, Bob Odenkirk stars in the film.
Yes.
And I had the pleasure of training him for 2 years.
Okay.
And I mean, you look like a little superstar, and you look like super
I'm ready
fit.
to go. Thank you.
And they already
Appreciate it.
told me that you're doing amazing.
Thank you, sir.
So with you, I only have 20 minutes, unfortunately.
Okay.
With Bob, I had 2 years.
Okay.
But I know you're gonna do great. So they warmed you up already. We just gotta do a quick warm up to camera so you and I can do it.
Let's do it.
Good. Yep. We gotta just do it fast. Oh, your hips are tight.
Yeah.
Get down. Head up.
Let's do it.
Hey! 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 Just like this. You see this. This is. How did that look like? Hey! Hey! And action. God, you're fast. Too fast. All right, we go on the bus. All right. Shot one. Shot one. I'm gonna fuck you up. Shot two. Shot three.
Shot 2.
Shot four. Not gonna do that. Shot five. You gotta do all of that. Wow. You shot this one. One more. Good. How do you feel? What do you think?
Ah, man, listen, being put through the ringer with this, but learning all this fight choreo, man, with you guys, truly, thank you so much. Man, Nobody's in theaters now.
Today!
So, yeah, starring Bob Odenkirk. All right, make sure you guys go check that out, and let's see how this all turns out.
So that was a really great experience overall. I love the final product of how it all came out. I gotta say, it's kind of crazy how it happened. It really is. Like, I gotta wonder some myself, would I have had this opportunity if I wasn't already training? Would I have had this opportunity if I was just simply not preparing for Batman Beyond? Is it coincidence? Is it coincidence that I would end up on a set in order to promote a film that would ask me if I would like to be involved in a action choreo scene in which I'm already learning action choreo? I don't know, but at the end of the day, it was an incredible experience. I had so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed me telling you guys all about this, man. This was truly an incredible experience, and I can't wait to share more with you guys in the future. Please make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel. So much more is coming to the YouTube. Big shout out to Tony for coming on and helping me grow and brand the channel even more. And we can't wait to share more with you guys very soon, all right? Make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. I go by the name of Khleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living. Stay healthy, stay safe, always stay on the hunt, and keep your happiness at all costs your #1 priority. Bye, guys.